another shot just to like. See, the Virgo.
The Virgo is already
in the air. Honestly, like it's already Virgo season, and I already am like I need a shot. I need a shot. Tips for having a good Virgo season. Okay. First of all, breathe. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yes.
2, if you're anxious, take a shot.
Take a shot. Smoke some weed.
Exactly. That's it. That's our tips.
That's our tips.
And then just
and
remember,
don't think you have to do everything like a fucking Virgo.
Yeah, you don't. Like
don't.
that's just their energy trying to latch onto you.
Right.
That's it.
Don't let it overcome your other elements.
If anything, go find your Virgo friend or boyfriend or whatever and just be like, how do you deal with this?
Right.
And then when they start going on their tangent of how they deal with it, that automatically makes you feel better about your life.
Right.
Because that's not your life.
Right.
That's their life.
And they deal with this all the time. Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm Maya.
I'm Sarah.
And today, Virgos,
Virgin.
get your life together. Get your Kleenexes because we're coming for you.
Yeah,
okay?
we are. I'm sure
We're
you're
coming.
already there with your little handy dandy notebook.
Right.
To proofread these comments.
Right. Picking out everything that's wrong with my outfit, the way my hair is already, but honey boo boo, I'm coming for
That
you.
is actually so true. I feel like Virgos, if like their feelings get hurt by somebody, like instead of being like, oh my god, like I can't believe it, like that person really feels that way about me, like the first thing they do is like they look at you up and down, like, and they're like, hey, with that hair, no,
Right.
you're never gonna
like
talk
you're
to
trying
me.
to talk to me looking like that. Oh, bye. Nope.
And like
Nope.
you can't help it, but be like, damn, like that really hurt my feelings.
Right. Like, but what I said was valid.
Exactly. So you're not gonna switch this up on me,
Right.
Just because I look crazy.
Right. You still crazier.
Okay, so Virgo, let's get into the actual facts.
Yeah. Like,
Virgo,
characteristics.
earth sign,
Mhm.
you know, stable, but we got mutable earth. You know what I mean? Mutable earth means that they are very much the chameleon when it comes to the earth signs. Although they're practical, they're able to change their routine if they want to.
Yeah.
And do it really well.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the main thing is they have a routine.
Yes.
They can change that routine, but they always have a routine.
Oh, yes, they have a routine.
Which brings me to the point of they're reliable, they're always there, boring.
So boring.
Like-
Y'all are like textbook to the core.
Yeah, no, they really
Like,
are.
why? You can break outside the rules. You can color outside of the lines, Virgo. It's going to look just as beautiful and okay.
And I feel like that's the thing. I feel like there's beauty in imperfection.
Yeah.
And I feel like Virgos don't understand
They
that
live-
concept.
mm-mm.
I feel like their kid will literally bring like a picture that they drew, like, you know, in like the first grade. And be like, mommy, look what I drew. And then this Virgo ass parent will be like, you haven't learned how to draw inside the lines?
Honestly, my mom could.
Oh my god.
That's why I
Wait,
never
your mom
drew.
is a
Yeah,
Virgo
my mom is a
and my
Virgo.
mom has a Virgo moon. So, you know, a little triggering. Nothing I did was good enough.
No.
But like it was because like she was very sweet, but I just feel like there's always something to improve on.
Right. Like, so judgy. Love my mom, but like, and Virgos in general, y'all are some judgy ass motherfuckers. Like, you are the judgiest people I know.
I feel like sometimes if I'm not comfortable enough to be with them, my energy, like if they're not a close friend of mine, if I'm around a random Virgo, my energy just feels scattered just being around them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm under a microscope. Like I feel
Yeah.
like even if I'm just doing me, I'm freaking 24. I figured out how to do me, okay? But I could be sitting next to a Virgo and I'm like, oh my god, do you think they notice that like I do this when I sit down? Like,
Right.
do you think they're like looking at me right now and then you make eye contact with them and they're looking at you and you're like, yeah, they know.
Right.
They know.
Like, nothing's good enough for you. Oh my god, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.
Which is so funny because I would just like to say one thing, Virgos. I feel like you guys like to pick up community projects as people.
Ooh.
Like, I genuinely feel like you scan through a room and you're like, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, she has problems or he has problems. Yeah, I like you. Like, I'm gonna make you mine. Like,
They love
you,
projects.
They really
Y'all
do,
love
and
this
especially
project.
if it's in human form and it's someone for them to fix. Oh, they're in love.
Oh, it's like
They're
their
in love.
wet dream. I feel like one of your other wet dreams is like if you could be the master of something. Like y'all just really want to be the best out there. You're just not like a leader. You know what I mean? It's just like awkward. But you really try. Like you really try hard, man.
That's really true. That's really true. I feel like their awkwardness is what makes them attractive to certain people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I see like on Twitter or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, Virgo man. Or like, and like, been there, done that. And like, I feel like, I can't help but like look at Virgos and be like, yeah, I know your game now, and it's not cute. Because I feel like their silence isn't actually silence. Isn't like that, like they figured it all out and they're just silent. They're actually going crazy underneath all that. Like they're like, oh my god, like they're freaking, they're nervous wrecks. Like, you know what I mean? But they're just like, they're earth signs, so they're so slow in a sense that they're just sitting there like while their mind's going crazy. And like to the average person, it's probably like, look at that sexy man sitting there not doing anything. If you only knew how much of a nervous wreck he is and all the 10 things that he's thinking about or she's thinking about, you wouldn't think that's sexy.
You would not walk over there and try and talk to them.
No.
Guaranteed. And then if you do talk to them, they're gonna talk your fucking ear off. So like, don't get too comfortable. You're never gonna fucking leave. I swear to God.
They talk a
lot. They talk a lot, like when they're comfortable. But like first meeting them, you kind of think that they're like loners. You're not gonna really like approach them. But like if once they feel comfortable sharing with you, woo, baby.
Right. It's like, I feel like it's everything that they've been like keeping in for quite a while, and then someone that they feel comfortable around is there and they're like, you wanna hear my thoughts? You wanna hear my ideas? Like, oh, let me get my notebook.
Let me tell you all the ways I learned how to do this thing.
Literally.
And I'll teach you. I'll teach you.
No, I'll
your teacher.
Teach you. Don't ever let someone else teach you.
Oh my god.
I feel like that is like cheating on a
Literally.
Virgo. Like, as a friend, as a girlfriend, parent, sister, if you literally tell them, oh yeah, so-and-so taught me how to do that already, they're like,
Who taught you?
somebody else taught you?
I'm the know-it-all.
How do you do it? Oh no, that's not right. That's not right.
Right. Literally, unless the Virgo is doing it, it will never be right.
No, it's true.
Like, it doesn't matter if you do it exactly as they say, as they're leaning over your shoulder, like, unless they're doing it, it's wrong.
It is. No,
So just be prepared for that.
for sure. Like, they're the type to wash your dishes right after you wash them.
Oh my god.
Like, literally, you're gonna wash your dishes, and then like they come home and they start washing the same dishes.
Yeah.
And you're like, and they're like, they weren't clean.
Yeah, it's like I even told you, like, I already washed those. Did you?
Listen, Mr. Clean, like, it's fine.
Mr. Clean.
Like, they're clean. Relax.
Mr. Clean would be a Virgo.
He would. Mr. Clean is a Virgo. He's for sure a Virgo.
I'm fucking
With his white t-shirt that he wears everywhere.
Yes, right.
Virgos love a good white tee.
Oh my god. I'm fucking dead. They totally do.
You know Dexter? You guys know Dexter, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just if
you don't know
bring
Dexter,
it together.
wow.
Virgos low-key give me like serial killer vibes because I feel like they're so particular about the way they do things. And I can't help but think that they're so good at it. Like, they would be really good at hiding anything. Yeah. And like Dexter, he was just like crazy, like, but he came off so perfect.
Yes.
You know? And like the way he cut that egg in the intro, like, perfect. It like oozed out. Like, who are you? Who does that?
Yeah.
Who does things like that so perfectly?
I know.
Where are your emotions?
I feel like they're robotic.
No, they're
Virgos are like kind of robotic to me.
They are.
Like true Virgos, like y'all are like, how can I help you?
No.
You know what I mean?
Seriously.
Like, did I please you today? It just can't be real. Something seems so phony and like fake.
Oh, tell me more.
No, honestly, I do kind of think Virgos are like phony and fake. Just because it's like you guys are like try-hards to me. Like definition of a try-hard. Sorry.
I feel like
Sorry, not sorry.
They also think of themselves as this perfect character. Like, we see them as such, but they definitely feel that way about themselves. So I feel like their goal in life is to be the perfect person for everyone. You know what I mean? To their brother, they want to be the perfect brother. To their sister, whatever. You know what I mean? They want to be that perfect person. And it's like, okay, so you just don't ever mess up?
Yeah.
So you're just actually perfect. That to me is scary.
Yeah. Because when they do something wrong, because you're fucking human,
Yeah.
it is, you don't want to be around a Virgo who's like done something wrong.
No.
They get really toxic, they do like weird, they have weird self-defense mechanisms, and it's just like, they will yell at you and not even like talk to you about what the fuck you did wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's true. I feel like I've been around Virgos like that where like they messed up and their brain can't even comprehend that they messed up. So the first thing they do is start going down a list of everything you've ever done that has made you a shitty person. And to be on the other side of that, the receiving end of that, like it's very scary because these are things that like you experience with a boyfriend, friend, whatever, and like you just hope that they've moved on from it and that they have forgiven you.
Yeah.
But a Virgo will like bring up that list so often, and like it's like they've memorized it, and when they mess up, they bring up your list.
Yeah.
It's like, don't forget, this is you.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's like they'll never tell you about the things, but they're creating a list of all the things that
are wrong with you.
Yeah, it's like
kind of like a robot. I feel like also like they're always trying to fix something. Like fix yourself. Like fix yourself. Like,
tell them.
Go to therapy, boo.
Please
okay?
go to therapy.
And like one thing about therapy is the therapist, you're not gonna know jack shit about her. So this little defense mechanism that we talked about, it's not gonna work on her behind tea. Okay, it's just not. She's gonna tell you about you. I want to know the statistic about all the Virgos that go to therapy because I bet you not a lot of them go. Because they would hate
that self-reflection.
Oh, they hate. That's why I say Virgos don't own mirrors.
Yeah.
They shouldn't own mirrors, honestly. They probably own mirrors and they probably stand in front of it all the time. But I feel like they shouldn't because they're just not ready for all that truth.
Yeah.
They're always going to find something that they don't like about themselves.
Okay, and I feel like Virgos, like, they get embarrassed so easily.
Oh,
which is odd because they're such judgy people.
Right.
But they embarrassed so easily.
They do.
It's really funny. Like, just
God.
seeing them, like, get nervous, like, when you are being judgy about them or something, they're like, what do you mean?
They do.
You know?
I think Virgos are really bad public speakers.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you would think in your mind that they are. And if you're a Virgo and you're a public speaker, look at your chart. Okay, I feel like you probably have some Libra in your chart. Libras are great public speakers, you know, that charm, or even some Leo. But Virgos, I feel like they just can't do it.
Yeah. Well, because I feel like they're like in constant need of like being appreciated and like loved. And when you're like operating off of that, you do weird shit and it's like not pleasing to people.
Also, I feel like they come off perfect. But I feel like Virgos actually do some of the dirtiest, grimiest shit on the low. And only their like close friends know.
Yeah, no, that's so
dirty,
true.
grimy, like what?
Dirty, grimy, and like y'all some freaks. Y'all fucking freaky. Because you're like, I have to be prim and perfect. And then it's like, you have to get that energy out somehow.
So true.
So you're doing some weird
hella weird shit. You Virgos are probably watching this right now and you feel exposed.
You're like, no.
Yeah, I know. Like, you do some dirty, gross, nasty shit.
Nasty. Virgos, y'all love to, you know, have this like clean, calm composure, but deep down, you are nervous, neurotic, freaky ass people, okay?
I like the freaky part.
Freaky?
You just have to add that at the end, huh?
Yeah,
it's true. They are.
Wild.
They are so nervous.
You know? And they're like, all the time, all this energy. And I'm like, can you please come down? Do you need some tea? Like,
right.
How can I calm you down? Because it makes me anxious.
Yeah, and you're a Sag, so it's very much like, let's go with the flow.
Right, that says
cool.
a lot about you if you can make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh my God, they really are the biggest nervous wrecks.
Yeah.
And I feel like being part of their friends and family, you feel it more than anyone else because they're so good at hiding it in front of strangers or coworkers, you know? And it's just not fair. It's not fair to the people that are close to you.
It's not. Oh, Virgos at work though are very irritating. They like derail all the conversations. I feel like I'm in a meeting and they'll like say one little thing and it's like off this entire tangent. I'm like, wow, that's not why we even came to meet today, but okay, thanks for wasting 30 minutes of my time.
Another thing, learn to take a compliment. I'm like, honestly, like it's so annoying.
It's very irritating.
Like it's like they just deflect it every time you tell them something nice about themselves. Okay, so then I won't tell you anything nice about yourself.
Right.
But there is nice things about you that I want to tell you about.
Yeah.
But you get all weird about it, and then all of a sudden we're talking about why you're not the way that I just told you you are. I also feel like Virgos are the type to look at something so beautiful for so long just to finally find that one imperfection and then just run with that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I knew there was something wrong with you. I knew it. Like,
you're fucking psycho.
Right. And I feel like that's the case in matters of love, especially because like they're just waiting to find a reason to not fully let themselves go with that person. So they're just like analyzing, like sitting there like, oh my god, you're so perfect. And then they're like, oh, but your shoes are untied, and like that probably means that like you just don't take care of it. Like something so small.
Yeah.
Run with it.
Oh, they're like serious self-sabotagers.
Invented self.
Oh,
okay,
gosh.
no. Virgo and Scorpio. I'm gonna say. Invented self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Virgos. You guys can take it for now. It's really, really, really fucking funny that Virgos have like all these expectations of like who they're going to go for because you know they're perfectionists, but they always going for someone that's like they feel like is less than them because they feel like it'll make them look better in a relationship to have someone that they're fixing.
Oh my gosh.
It's messed up. It's fucked up.
Oh, she just read y'all.
It's not cool. Okay?
It really isn't cool. Like, is it because like being with someone who you actually think is like worth your time or whatever is like too much trouble, or like you think that you can't get them? Like, why would they? You know what I mean? Like, why do they constantly do that? Because I would kind of agree.
I think it's because, like you said before, they like to be needed, and they feel like if someone is a lost cause, they're always going to need them.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you think is like the most compatible with Virgo?
Virgo. Your hoes. Okay.
We can talk about that, but
I
I just want to say, Virgos, a lot of you are hosts. A lot of you are hosts.
Ooh.
A lot of you are hosts.
I'll say it again. A lot of you are hosts.
Excuse me?
Okay, so I feel like I said either a Taurus or a Cancer. So I felt like Taurus because they appreciate like a higher level of like life and like to try and be like beautiful and like I feel like a Taurus. Yeah, Taurus would be like, oh well, I'm always gonna be pretty for you, and Virgo's like, yeah, like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like that high class life.
I see that.
And then also I said a Cancer.
Oh. I'm just playing. Now I'm just playing.
Are you don't?
They're gonna come for me down here. Come.
Okay, and then the other one was Cancer because I feel like they could just like be emotionally there for them, and they're like crazy. And like I don't know. I just think like the crazy would like go together.
I like that. Like that's what you really meant.
Yeah.
You guys are both crazy, and I think you can be crazy together.
Yes.
Interesting about Cancer, because I feel like Cancer and Virgo wouldn't go together, even though a lot of people like you think they would. I personally think no, because of the fact that I feel like Virgo would hurt Cancer's feelings all the time. Cancer would be like always crying.
Oh yeah, like they would be too judgy.
Yeah,
I see that. I see that.
But also I feel like Cancer like gives no fucks, and like Virgo would be like, this is the way I like things. Cancer's like, you like it like this! I'm gonna give him a reference.
But then I was thinking that for Virgo, like they're gonna look at a Cancer as like a project, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I can help you get your life together, and the Cancer's gonna be like, fuck you!
And the Virgo's gonna be like, that's hot.
Yeah.
I want to fix you.
That's hot. Okay, who do you think a Virgo would be most compatible
feel
with?
like themselves. I feel like you can be annoying together, like judge each other, make each other the perfect people.
Oh my god.
That you were meant to be all fucking
That would
along.
be so
Like they would run for office together.
Oh my god,
Virgo
yes.
couple.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then other than that, I feel like the devil. I feel like you will do well with the devil.
The Virgin and the Devil.
Yeah, how poetic, you might say.
Yeah.
But yeah, on a real note, like Capricorn, I feel like, but it's funny, in tarot, Capricorn is the devil. But yeah, I feel like Capricorn, because Capricorn's all about their career. Yeah. And then Virgo will be like, oh baby, you like that career? Yeah. Like let me help you there. Yeah. And then Capricorn, when you know Virgo's having like a fit, Capricorn will be like, we don't got time for this, okay?
Right.
As you can see, we have meetings all day. So you can have a little tantrum in 5 minutes, but like we gotta go.
Yeah.
And then Virgo's like, I like being on a time clock.
like, oh yeah, schedule.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Coming, honey. So, is there a certain song that like reminds you of Virgos? A Virgo season?
Yes. Okay, so of Virgos specifically. So this song is by Beyonce.
Oh.
You know, she is a Virgo.
Scorpio moon. Leo Mars.
Yeah. And I chose this song. Okay, it's called Why Don't You Love Me. It's not like that. It's not a very popular song, but I highly recommend that you go listen to it, because basically she's singing about like, why don't you love me when I make me hella easy to love? Like, I got all this wonderful shit. And I feel like that's really how a Virgo feels. They're like, I'm so amazing. I have so much to offer you. Like, why don't you love me? And I'm here to tell you that we don't love you because you're a tryhard.
And
She had a reason. She had a reason for this.
It's like, that's why we don't love you. And you're like out here like, well, why don't you love me? Because I really feel like people don't fuck with Virgos, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, why? Why? And that's why. You try too hard.
I'm literally dead. And why is that so funny? Because it's like Virgos, I feel like, are very much like cookie cutter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they expect people to see them in that shape. And what they fail to realize is that we all have a different perception of life and of humans. And even though they see themselves as this cookie cutter shape, people are seeing them from different angles.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why people don't fucking love you, just because you think they should love you for you having all these like skills and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Like, your imperfections are what make you beautiful at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have them, people.
Yes, it's like seriously okay, you guys.
You're gonna be okay. I like that.
Breathe.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so now in what situation would you want to have a Virgo on your side?
Okay, so like this one was easy because I feel like in a lot of situations I just don't ever want a Virgo next to me. Like ever. Except for like, you know, one of my best friends. Like a different breed, okay? But honestly, if I'm covering up like a murder case, like, you know what I mean? If I'm covering up someone, if I killed someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still have the knife, the blood is everywhere, like I'm acting erratic. I call up a Virgo.
And they're gonna...
And you know what it is with Virgos? When they see you freaking out, they don't freak out with you. And that's very interesting for someone who's constantly freaking out.
Nervous,
It's
yeah.
almost like they see you being nervous and they're like, okay, nervous overload, I don't have time to be nervous with you.
Right, like
so
we
have
gotta
to fix this.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I'm covering up a certain case, they would be the most calm person to be around, and they would think rationally and logically.
Yeah.
And will help me beat my case.
That's a good one.
Right?
That's a really good one.
Virgos, you're needed more than you think.
You're helpful when covering up a murder case.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching our Virgo season roast. If you're a Virgo and you made it thus far, you can email me a list of things that you think I should work on.
Right.
I know you've already written it down.
Been holding it in this whole episode.
Yeah, take into consideration your critique. But thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe down below.
Yes, follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Right there at the top, and watch our videos 2 times a week.
Yeah.
We be coming here, talking to you,
Yep.
chatting it up, doing our thing.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
Bye.